Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel for a brand new video on WRC 8. We're back on this game, and before we actually started, Happy New Year to everybody watching this on January 1st. I hope that 2019 was a pretty good year for you, and if it wasn't, you know, there's always second chances. So here we are, 2020. Hope your year is going to be perfect and you're going to achieve all your targets, because at the moment I'm achieving plenty of my targets. I've already, like, just about when I was like 2019 was a little bit bad. It wasn't that good as I was expecting it to be. You know, it ended with a lot of great things. It ended with me making my video clip, me improving a lot on YouTube, gaining more numbers, and we're almost on 1,000 subscribers, and it's almost unbelievable to me. Like, the fact that I can actually achieve something like that is just impossible to understand. Like, 100 subscribers was impossible like 4 years ago, and now 4 years after that, 1k subs is very close, and it's something that is probably going to be achieved in the next month or the next 2 months. You know, it's not that far away, and I gotta thank you a lot for the support. It's just incredible that you've shown so much support. I absolutely love the fact that you've supported my work so much. It's just insane, and I can't really believe that, but I just really want to thank you about that. I'm probably gonna make a YouTube video or something about that, about the 1k subs, because somebody asked me to make a special video on that. I'm still not sure what to make for the 1k subs, but it's probably gonna be a montage of all my content, I guess, or a look back to the past, probably, like my videos from 5 years ago, something like that, because it's a huge feat that I've achieved something like that. And I would like to know if I make a sort of rewind from my YouTube videos all in all. Would you like it to be a reaction video, sort of like a montage with music and all that, which is probably gonna get copyrighted, but I don't make any money off YouTube, so we don't really care if it's getting copyrighted or something. But would you like it to be a reaction, or sort of a montage with music and a little bit of the old commentary from TM, you know, and all that? I would love to know. But yeah, comment down below. Also, I love your comments. I love watching your comments. It's just really beautiful to read the comments that you post on my videos. And also suggest me any new games that you want me to see. Do you want to see a set of Coaster Competition videos? Do you want to see WRC 8 videos? Do you want to see Rally 2.0 videos? Do you want to see Air Factor videos? Just tell me down in the comments below what kind of content you want to see, and I'm probably gonna record it when I'm gonna have free time, because at the moment the only recorded videos I have are WRC 8 videos. And for anyone wondering, because I haven't really talked about what we're seeing right now in front of your screens, it's just a historic event that I'm having with the Renault Alpine, which is a historic car. And we've been doing pretty well. This car handles pretty well. Bit of a mistake there. The sectors have been quite fine. Probably this one's going to be a red, I guess. Yeah, we didn't really do well. But so far the car is actually pretty enjoyable to drive. And I'm going to let you listen to the engine for a little bit.
Right 5 into left 4, short, small cut, 120.
Forget about that, I made a mistake there.
Keep left into right 4, keep in. Left 5 tightens into right 6. Kicks, hard brake, 50. Hairpin left, definitely don't cut into flat right, big cut. And crest into hairpin right, small cut. Into right 5, short over crest into left 6 long. And right 4, brake, 20, hairpin right, don't cut, 150. Junction, right 4, short, narrow, 150. Right 4, short, widens at junction. And left 5 in flat right and finish.
What I would love for this game, as we end this stage, is I would love for WRC 9 work a little bit more on the historic cars to make them more realistic, like on Rally 2.0, and not more of them. Like, there's some cars on Rally 2.0 that I get back into that game purely because it has those cars, and I love a lot of the cars on that game. But I mean, it's a different kind of game. It's the official game that has the official WRC cars. You can tell me that, but I would love to see more historic cars on this game, even though Rally 2.0 is a little bit of everything, and that's why people actually like it. But a manufacturer challenge on this episode before the Turkish rally. Of course, we're gonna take my chances. It's with Hyundai. Can it actually be something very, very good? I feel like these are the manufacturer challenges and not the manufacturer tryouts. It's the challenges that are more viable and could even give you a contract. Is this a WRC 2 Pro contract? Is this a WRC contract? We're gonna learn very soon. But firstly, we have to beat whoever is besides me. We have to do very well. It's in Sweden, the 1v1 event, and let's see how well we can do. It's I'm driving at the moment. I feel like I'm driving a WRC 2 Hyundai, so let's just see how well we can do. This is a very, very sorry about that. A very important event, and yeah, if we actually win this, we're probably getting a contract. But I don't know what kind of contract. If I'm getting a WRC 2 contract, I'm probably not going to accept it because I'm very fine at the moment with Hyundai, with Skoda. I mean.
200, left 4, very long, tightens and open 30, caution, brake.
First time we had a green sector, but now we're gonna make a mistake, but thank God we're not gonna get a penalty there. If I would have touched the humans there, the spectators, that would have been a 9-second penalty, would pretty much destroy everything we've built so far. Around wide here, it's very slippery for some weird reason. Probably that's not a good sector too. Jump. I'm very disappointed by my mistakes there. Haven't done very well. Hopefully the AI has done a few mistakes too.
F3, don't cut very long. 200 and finish.
Now this is the final corner, the left-hander. Probably gonna go full throttle through there. Turn in and take it full throttle onto the finish line. Let's see how well we can do. And I've actually been driving a WRC car, so that could mean... Yes, we won! We've actually won, and I was driving a WRC car, but that is probably meaning that we're getting a WRC contract, I guess? How did I not understand I was driving a WRC car? Jesus Christ. That was crazy. WRC 2 cars are very good. I didn't even understand this, but there you go. We've received a contract from Hyundai. Oh my flipping God. You know why I'm so excited? You know why I'm so impressed actually? Because people have been complaining about not getting WRC contracts for 5 seasons or something like that. They couldn't get WRC contracts. And I get my WRC contract literally on episode 11. Which is like 25 hours into the game. Probably a little bit more, but it's on episode 11. Of course I'm gonna accept the contract. It's a contract from Hyundai, specializing on reliability, which is very important for the WRC category because it actually has 3 days. I'm not gonna be changing any of that. Difficulty on hard is already hard. Authentic is on another level. Probably if I win a championship, I might actually move it to authentic, but then it's just gonna be you're gonna be realizing how mediocre of a driver I am. But we literally just moved to the WRC category without even... I mean, I proved myself in WRC 2 Pro, but we were actually second in the championship. We weren't doing that well. We won a few rallies here and there. I mean, we had rally wins, which is a huge fit. And, you know, it's actually a full WRC season. It's 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's actually a full WRC season. Full rallies. I can't believe this. I literally can't believe. I'm so happy at the moment that we actually get to drive for Hyundai. And there you can see the R&D tree. Seems pretty good. We actually don't have the financial crew member. I don't really remember his name. But the founder, something like that. Let's see. Financial director, there you go. We don't have the financial director, which is the first upgrade we're going to be having. But now these are the objectives for the time being. As you can see, a short-term objective: do not use the hard tires in the next rally. Medium-term objective: perform at least. Something it said there, I didn't really pay attention. But okay, motorhome looks different. I like that. I like that. I like how you're moving it. I like how the motorhome has changed. This is improvements, because in WRC 7 everything seemed to be the same. But this is our first stage on the WRC category. Away we go. Already I can feel the speed. That's a lot of speed there. One thing that the game has made sure that you understand is the difference between the speeds of Junior WRC, WRC2 Pro or WRC2, whatever, and WRC category. These cars, I'm gonna say, these cars drive like the Group B cars. And I made a mistake and I saved it there, very close. Okay, we need to get used to the cars. I'm driving a little bit cautiously because I'm brand new to those cars. I'm not really used to driving them. But these cars drive like the Group B cars on Dare Rally 2.0. They are so fast on the acceleration. It's just insane. And they're like that in real life. Like, I've seen plenty of rallies this season of WRC, and when you see the cars from outside the cockpit, they just flying. It's just insane how fast these cars are. And in the game, they replicated that pretty finely, to say the least. The driving is very enjoyable for the time being. They're very fast, very challenging, and we're already having bad sectors, but it's our first rally. I'm not really gonna complain if I don't do very well. And now we're on to snow. And I feel like snow is a good part for me. I feel like I'm doing pretty well on snow, on those slick tires. Apart from that part, I need to get used a little bit. You can see the car is sliding way too much. It's like ice when you have the tarmac tires on the snow. It's like ice pretty much. It's like you're driving on ice, and the car is sliding way too much.
Left 5 long, 50. Right 4, 50. Left 4 short into right 4 short. Right 5, keep in, and left 6 long, keep in. Into right 5 long. Hard brake for hairpin left and hairpin right, 30. Left 4 short, 20. Right 4 short, 20. Brake for hairpin left, 50. Flat right brake over tarmac into left 3 short, 50.
And we're out of the snow. We had a very good sector. It's a green sector. Most of the times I know that even though I'm very cautious on the tarmac tires on the snow, I'm doing very well. And being cautious is the main thing. Now we're back on tarmac. Let's see how well we can do now on tarmac. Seems like a wide road, so that is gonna help me out quite a lot. Hairpin there, and I feel like we're back to snow for this one. Yeah, I remember this stage very well. Another green sector. This is very exciting. 2 bad sectors, 2 green sectors. Let's see. And now we got a snowy section, so that could mean a lot. We're back to tarmac actually. Gonna run a little bit wide. Use the handbrake there. On to the final sector now. Not even 1 kilometer to go. We gotta push. We're contended to win this one. With 2 green sectors, this could mean a lot for the start of this season.
Right 6 tightens, narrow. And right 4 short into left 5 short. 120 over crest. Brake into right 5 into left 6, 30. Right 5, cut 30. Full finish.
Go down, pushing as much as I can through the final corner, across the finish line. That was a good final sector. Let's see. Oh, just about. Look how close that was. Oh my god, 1.5 seconds behind Tanak. And only 1/10 behind our teammate Thierry Neville. That was very close. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that for a tight battle. I'm checking out the buck markers there. The drivers there finished a little bit lower than me. But look at this. A fairway 3 battle. I was very slow into the first 2 sectors. That's why we actually lost out on the first stage. But very promising start to the rally. I wasn't expecting myself to be inside the top 3. We've literally been where we were faster than Sebastian Ogier, which is a very fast driver, so I wasn't expecting that. Citroën probably has the worst car in game because I've driven it and it doesn't really drive well. It doesn't fit my driving style, at least. The Fiesta is my favorite car, and then the Hyundai drives pretty well too.
left 5, tightens into right 5, narrows, 40. Left 5, short, 30, flat right into tunnel, 30. Square right into bridge, and square right, keep middle into tunnel. And left 5, keep into right 4, 30. Kinks, 30. Left 5, narrows, 30. Left 5, short, 50. Right 4, tightens into left 6, into right 6, tightens, 30. Left 5, very long, 30. Short, into right 3, tightens. Into left 2, short. Into right 4, tightens into left 2, short. And flat right, 20. Right 3, don't cut, and left 4, keeping over crest.
Oh, just about. I was very lucky there. Very, very lucky. But so far we haven't been doing very well.
Left 4, into right.
The rear tires are worn out. Probably the front ones will be too by the end of the stage, but that's not really
Left 2, small cut.
okay. That's one way to take this corner. That's not an excuse. That's, oh my god, I wasn't expecting that. Damn, why did the car move there? Okay, that's a bad penalty. That wasn't such a bad line through there. I slightly hit the wall on the right side and just completely moved to the spectators. 9-second penalty out of nowhere. Okay then.
Right 6 short, 20. Flat right into left 6, narrows, 150 for finish.
A few flat corners to end this stage, and across the finish line right now, a 4:49, not that bad actually considering you got a penalty. And yeah, that penalty is gonna mess things up a little bit. Danny Soto has finished ahead of us, so we're behind 2 Hyundais now. Danny Soto doing pretty well. Where is Sebastian Ogier? No, I was checking about the Fords. The Fords don't really have pace. Sebastian Ogier, all of a sudden, very, very good on second. But as you can see, if you can see, Sector 4, we lost 12 seconds. Plus the 9-second penalty. So we lost around 3 seconds there due to the mistakes. But he probably could have been 3rd position on that stage. Now overly, we're 4th, 16 seconds behind Tanak. The victory is out of reach at the moment, and we've dropped down into 4th. So podium is now a bit of a fight between me and Ogier. And we're gonna be repairing the cars. You can see we got 2 days inside the motorhome, and this one on the 2nd day seems like a pretty typical day. Clear weather once again. Let's see how well we can do. Monaco is very tricky due to the weather, so I am expecting things to go wrong on the 3rd day with the weather, because at some point, this is why it's one of the most challenging rallies for a career mode episode, because completely lost it there. I don't know why. This is why Monaco is one of the hardest rallies on the calendar, even on real life, due to the weather conditions. Like, it could one day rain, it could snow, it could be sunny all of a sudden, or it could be raining and being sunny at the same time. Like, it's a very challenging rally due to the dynamic weather that this game has. A very nice feature, but a very difficult one to handle, for sure.
Square left, 30. Kicks into right 5, brake, tightens 2, short. Into left 2, open. And right 5, tightens 2, 30. Left 3, tightens into flat right. And left 5 and left 3, short into right 4, short. Brake for hairpin left and right 4, short over crest, 30. Left 3 short, narrows over bridge, 30. Left 3 short, 30. Flat left, 30. Right 4 short into left 3, don't cut, open, keep in. Into flat right, 80. Right 3 into flat left, 50. Right 6 short into flat left. And
it's a good 1st and 3rd sector so far, pretty well. Forget about that wall, it's there for a reason.
Left 4 short over crest. And right 4 narrows and right 4 short, 30. Caution, hairpin right, 80. middle for kinks into left 5 short. 30, left 5 medium, tightens into right 5. Brake. Junction right, 3 into left 5. 100.
Slight mistake there onto the final chicane. I hope it's not going to cost us. We've had a very good stage so far. 3 green sectors, only 1 bad sector, but that chicane has also been tricky on the reverse because this stage was on reverse and another hit on the wall. I'm doing very badly right now. Why am I doing this on the final sector? I really want to win this stage. Come on. Ah, come on, finish this. 4.3 seconds. Yes, we're gonna win just about. Oh my god, look at that. These aren't realistic gaps. 75 thousandths of a second ahead of Neville. That's probably down to the final sector being so bad. 9 tenths ahead of Tanak and 1.8 seconds ahead of Sebastian Ogier. Let's see. Actually not that bad. The final sector, despite all those mistakes, we've only lost around 1.5 seconds. So it's the first sector where we lost most of the time, but still a very tight battle between me, Tanak, Neville and Sebastian Ogier. We're still on 4th obviously because we didn't really gain a lot of time, but it's a stage win. It counts as a stage win and it is very promising for the next rallies coming up, to say the least. I feel like showing that we can fight with those guys on one of the rallies that I'm not really fast at, because Monte Carlo, to be honest, isn't one of my favorites. It's like a very hard rally and I don't really like it, but if we can fight them on this one, then we could fight them around like rallies that I like a little bit more, like Argentina or such rallies, you know what I'm saying?
Into right 5 short, brake. A junction left into right 4, narrow, and right 4 tightens into left 3 short, 50 over crest. Left 3 short, 50. Left 3 short into right 3 short, 20. Right 3. Into left 2, tightens into right 3 short. Into left 2 short. Into right 4, keep into left 2 short, narrows, 20. Kinks into right 3. Into left 2, tightens into right 3, open. And right 3 tightens, 50. Caution, bump into right 4, short, 50. Right 5, keep in. And left 4 tightens into right 4. And caution, hairpin left, 30. Into flat left, tightens. Into left 4, narrows, 30. Crest into right 6, short, 150. Right 5, 80. Right 6, keep in. And left 4 short into right 4 into hard brake, square left over bridge, 30. Caution, hard brake, square left, narrows, 150. Right 6, short, 50 over crest. Left 5 short over crest into right 5 short, and brake for acute hairpin right. Into flat left and flat right over crest, 30. Caution, kinks, 30. Acute hairpin left, 30. Right 4 into left 4 short. And hairpin right for finish.
I'm not gonna comment on that finish, to be honest. It's just, I'm just not gonna comment. I'm not gonna comment on this one. It's an absolute disgrace. How did I do that? How the flipping hell did I do that on the final? Look at that. We didn't even lose a lot of time on the final sector, but still, I could have won this one. Neville was absolutely perfect, so I couldn't have won that. He was absolutely perfect on this stage, but still we could have finished second on this stage. But what can I say? Very, very bad of me to make that silly mistake. 18 seconds behind the leader now, 10 seconds behind the podium positions. Still a pretty decent gap from Danny Sauter, but now on day 3 we're going to be having the ES stage, which is the toughest part of the rally, and the car is almost destroyed due to my silliness on that final part of the rally. What can I say? I'm pretty stupid when it comes down to crucial moments like this one, but we're going to be using the wet asphalt tires because it's going to be raining, I guess. If it's not going to be raining, then fuck me, I guess. we're gonna mess up once again with the tire choices. You know, it's like that. The first time I feel like I used the snowy tires due to the snowy part, completely fucked up. Now I'm gonna be using the wet asphalt tires. Is this gonna be a complete flop once again on the tire choice? Because now that I'm on tarmac, the car is probably gonna be very understeery. And it is, I can already confirm you that, because it's sunny at the moment. There's no water on the track, so the car is sliding like crazy. I hope it's gonna be raining a lot on this stage, otherwise the tire choice is gonna be terrible. The tires are gonna wear out very quickly, and I'm not gonna be very fast. That's all I'm gonna say. I hope it's gonna be raining very, very soon, otherwise we're fucked.
And left 4 short, narrows, and right 3 narrows into left 3. Keep in. Into right 5, don't cut, and right 3 short, 40. Right 3 tightens into left 2, 100. Left 4 tightens 3, long. Into right 2, short, 80. Acute hairpin left, 50. Left 4 short into right 4, small cut into left 3 short. And crest into right 3 short, don't cut. And hairpin right, 50. Flat left and caution, danger over crest, junction left 5, keep in. And right 5 short into left 4 short, 50. Right 3 into left 3, 50. Left 5 short into right 4 long, tightens 3, into flat left 30. Flat right and brake into right 4, over bridge. And caution, right 2, brake for acute hairpin left, 50.
First sector has been quite fine, but that's only because I'm very fast with that first sector. Now, the second one is probably not going to be good. I'm not feeling well on those tires, and you can see the wear already on 10%. You can see the wear is terrible. I've been having almost 4 kilometers with wet tires on a dry tarmac stage, and now it just about started raining as I was complaining. But still, the wear is terrible. I'm not feeling well on those tires. I absolutely hate those tires at the moment. I'm not feeling good. And not feeling good on the near stage is terrible, because it's the longest stage of the rally, and if you don't feel good on the near stage, then the whole rally is pretty much messed up. And I'm very stressed out at the moment that this rally is not going to end well, since I'm not feeling well on those tires, and I've been having to. I'm not driving well. That's all I'm going to say.
Left 4 into right 4. And left 4, 50. Left 5 short, don't cut, 80. Left 2, small cut, open, 20.
That's mine. That's my mistake. It's completely my mistake there. I'm gonna lose around 5 seconds there. I don't feel well. The car feels very understeery on those tires. It just doesn't feel like the same car from day 1 and day 2. It feels like a complete different car. And it's messed up. It's really messed up.
And left 4. And left 3 short into right 5 and square left. Don't cut. 300. Flat right, 80. Right 6, 100. Caution, hairpin right, 80, over tarmac. Flat right into flat left, narrows, 80. Caution, right 4, narrows into left 5, open long, 100. Caution, hard brake for hairpin left, 50. Right 4, 30. Left 4, tightens into flat right into flat left. And right 4 tightens into left 3, short. Into right 5, short, 20. Caution, hairpin right, 50. 5, 50 over snow. Right 4, 50. Left 6, 80. Right 5, short, 80 over tarmac. Acute hairpin left, don't cut, widens, 150. Kings, bumping into left 5. Into right 5.
The fact that I can't really do well on the snowy parts just shows off that this stage is absolutely ridiculous. My tire choice is ridiculous. I can't be bothered anymore with this stage. It's a flipping mess. Look at this. Oh my god, the wet tires. I'm not using this. Remember me, next season when I'm driving here on Monte Carlo, I'm only using dry tires, because now the track is dry. It only rained for about 3 sectors. These tires are completely worn out because they're not meant for dry tarmac. I've just made the worst decision in my life, and I'm driving like a retard, to be honest with you, because I can't be bothered driving with those conditions.
Into right 2, open, keep in. Into left 3, tightens, house in, 20.
Fuck off with that penalty, can you? Fuck off with that penalty. You see my tires. You see my tires. You see the condition of the car. Well, I need to stop complaining now. It's probably going to be... I'm probably going to finish last on this one. It's been terrible.
30, flat right and finish.
Ninth. Not that bad. Not that bad, considering I had one of my worst stages of my entire life. 56 seconds off the pace. One thing I want to show you, the tire wear. Look at this. I've actually the tire wear wasn't that bad. Look at that. Like some drives, the top 3, they have that much tire wear, but the other drivers like Elfyn Evans and Harry Martin Latvala were pretty much the same. Final 2 sectors lost more than 15 seconds. That's a combine of 36, 37 seconds, something like that. We could have been on the top 5 on this stage, but the final 2 sectors where the tires just went completely off the cliff and it was very dry, I couldn't do anything. I'm sorry, I made the wrong choice once again on the tires. I got an 18-second penalty now. I'm down into 5th. This is not a good rally, is it? And look at the condition of the car. Look at this. Look at those tires. Look at those tires. How am I going to be driving with those tires on this final stage? It's just broken. That's all I'm going to say. It's just like the tire choice for the wet asphalt tires was completely wrong, in my opinion. I should have chosen the dry tires because it didn't really rain. It didn't rain so much. If it would have rained for half of the stage, then it would be a correct choice. But it literally rained for 2 sectors or 3 sectors, something like that. And the wet tires wear out very easily when you're on dry. Next season, I'm not going to be using the wet tires, even if it's going to be raining. I'm not using them ever again. They're the worst tire compound. I absolutely hate them. I couldn't drive the car. The car felt way too understeery, way too oversteery. It felt a little bit of everything. Whereas on day 1 and day 2, I had a very good time driving the car. It was very enjoyable. And on the final stage, you can see 3 bad sectors without a single mistake. And look at the car condition is just terrible. The tires are in terrible condition. Like, look at that left rear tire. It's about to explode. I'm probably gonna have a puncture or something. Like, I've still got 1.7 kilometers to go, and the condition of the car is terrible. Now I got a steering issue, which is the worst issue. I can't turn the car. I got a suspension. I got a broken suspension. Does it really? It's a little bit of for misery this last day on this rally. Final corner to end our misery with a little bit of rain. A 4.56 second. Look at that. Oh my god. Last. We ended up last. Okay. That's even worse. It's not that bad. It's only 47 seconds off the pace. Considering previously we were 56, but damn. 5th position on the rally, overly. Considering that last day was terrible, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Okay, let's face it, it's our first rally on this category. 5th position. Not any points on the power stage, which is a little bit of a mess, but I wasn't expecting to get anything out of this last day. And this is one of the reasons this season is going to be much harder than the WRC2, than the previous seasons. This championship has, on all rallies, 3 days. So, even if you do very well on the first 2 days, I was actually 4th with 18-second gap from the lead. We could have, in other situations on the WRC2 championship, we could have said, oh, we could actually win this. But here, on this championship, with 3 days on these rallies, it's much more tougher to do well and to achieve a good result. But at least we got 3 resource points, which is something. I'm going to be getting this for the meteorologist to get a little bit more in-depth into the dynamic weather, because it's very important. I'm going to be having a financial director from the next sort of rally, and I'm going to be also having a steering resistance, which pretty much improves, reduces the wear on the steering. I'm going to be paying my repair costs, which must have been quite a lot. Probably almost 85% of my earnings are going to go on the repairs. But I'm going to be getting ready for the next rally. It was a good start to the season. I'm not going to be pessimistic. It was a good start. 5th position, 10 points in the bag. Sort of that we have the speed to fight with the top 3, because we actually won a stage, and until day 2 we were 4th, very close to the top 3. But yeah, very positive for the next rally, which is going to be in Sweden, and we traditionally do well there. So I feel like I won previously there with the Volkswagen and with the Skoda. Probably with both of my cars. But that was it for today, guys. If you enjoyed, smash the like button. Happy New Year once again. Thank you for 900 subscribers, very close to that beautiful 1K. I've actually really enjoyed the WRC car. The Hyundai drives perfectly, apart from that day 3. But that was purely down to the tires and the condition of the car. But until next video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Smash the like button. Share this with any of your friends that are looking for fresh daily content. Racing content, not daily content. That's a little bit not true, to say the least. But yeah, until the next one, guys. Follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the big moment we've all been waiting for.
Ladies and gentlemen, place your turntable in front of your guests.
Set the volume control in your stereo system at the preferred listening level.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Beat rock. Beat.